I'm saying? That's what she does. So she's going to lie about them protecting him because they know he about to fall. We see even Democrats call for Garland to drop charges against, you know what I'm saying, Assange or whatever. That's their business. We see Manhattan District Attorney Alan Braggs retraining, not Alan Braggs, retaining order against Jim Jordan declined by judge while with the hearing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, kids bullshit, trick and shit. But listen to this. This is coming in by Jack Burrow, Real or whatever, 10 hours ago, Eastern Standard Time. All right, Jack, Washington Examiner. You know what I'm saying? Last name Birle. 10 hours ago, again, Eastern Standard Time. Washington Examiner. We see Manhattan District Attorney Alan Braggs retaining order against Jim Jordan declined by judge will go to a hearing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, drag his dumb ass out because he's doing stupid shit to block shit so he could keep the balance of the scale on Jim Jordan's and the Republican and Donald Trump's side. But we see Alan Bragg's dumbass requested for a retaining order in his lawsuit against Republican Jim Jordan of Ohio was declined by a judge Tuesday. Order Braggs to send materials to Jordan 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday, 9 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Tuesday, so the court could have a hearing on the situation on April 19th. Braggs requests the order in an attempt to block the House Judiciary Committee from interfering in Stormy Daniels' hush money case that the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, was charged with last week. Jordan has subpoenaed his investigation previously involved in the case. You know, Jim Jordan has subpoenaed an investigator previously involved in the case, and it seems like he's dodging to go deal with Jim Jordan. The lawsuit was filed with the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York on Tuesday. The hearing to determine whether the retaining order against Jim Jordan takes effect is scheduled for April 19th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in courtroom 18C. In courtroom 18C. In courtroom 18C of the Daniel Patrick Mahonian Courthouse. You know what I'm saying? But Braggs filed a retaining order to stop the enforcement of the subpoena from the House Judiciary Committee, but you didn't do it when it comes to Trump. You know what I'm saying? You're shaky down, but good for the gooses, go for the rest of y'all mother. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but at the same time, he's trying to block the judiciary, which would compel a previous prosecutor in the Trump hush money case, Mark from what's his name? Pope Morantes to testify. Bragg said he filed in response to the unpreceded, brazen and unconstitutional attack by members of Congress. No, it's not. It's fair is fair and right is right. You're a crook, you're shaky, you're shady, you're a booty idiot if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Working on a demon Democrats, knowing what they did to your ancestors and so on. And you're sitting up there looking like you need a big fat cheese sandwich. You know what I'm saying? You need to sit down. Lawyers for Braggs are seeking to block the subpoena of this gentleman, Parantes or whatever his name is, who led the investigation into Trump for the district attorney before he resigned. So after he did it, he ran. You see the trickery on Alan Bragg's side over the disagreement with Braggs. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what that disagreement really was. The lawsuit said that the Congress has no power to supervise the state criminal prosecution, and Jordan is intervening in Manhattan in matters outside of his scope of oversight. No, he is not. No, he is not. Not if he's the House Speaker. I'm saying he should have the right to form and the head of the committee, because when y'all had your stupid ass committee created by Nancy Pelosi, done, sir, crazy ass, you were subpoenaing all kinds of people, and then if they didn't show up, you were talking about locking them up. So the same thing goes the other way. We need an investigation now that the bullshit that all of y'all pulled with this COVID, the panic, and all this different shit, and this Trump on Trump and Trump on Trump on Trump on Trump. It's time to investigate you as well, because you both are elected by the people to do the people's business. You know what I'm saying? As elected lawmakers, or whatever you want to call it, and you're up there doing a bunch of shit, sucking blood, and betraying your own fucking people, and then they pull out the black card. See, this is the same reason Kathy Hochul got that black guy to be her lieutenant governor or whatever. She pulled out the black card. Chairman Jim Jordan demands, including his subpoena to Mr. Parantes or whatever, seeks highly sensitive and confidential local prosecutorial information that belongs to the office of the district attorney and the people of New York. The lawsuit said basic principles of federalism and common sense, as well as blinding Supreme Court precedent, forbid Congress from demanding it. The lawsuit also looks at lawsuit also looked to prevent Jordan from issuing the further subpoena against Braggs or any of his current or former employees. Why should that be? You know what I'm saying? They're not above the law. You see what I'm saying? When the demon Democrats do shit, they want to go above the law and so they could get away with the shit after million murdering 8 billion people. But when it comes to Jim Jordan and them, you want to subpoena them and do all kind of shit, and then they don't come, you want to put them in jail. Now I'm saying, well, good for the goose is good for the gander. Jordan and other House Republicans have been, you know what I'm saying, conducting an investigation into Bragg's office and sent requests and subpoena for documents and testimony from people connected to the Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg's crooked ass. You know what I'm saying? The investigation was sparked by the indictment, right? That's right, of the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, last month by a Manhattan grand jury. And they should have a right to defend the Republican Party at any given cost, whether they like it or not, because y'all do the same thing for your blood-clad, blood-sucking, Baphomet having Luciferian satanic worship deep state bullshit for each other. The Ohio Republican, you know what I'm saying, reacts to the lawsuit in a tweet saying Braggs was blocking congressional oversight of federal funds used in the investigation of Donald J. Trump. You know what I'm saying? The first they indicted the President of the United States for no crime. Jordan tweeted. Then they sued to block congressional oversight when we ask questions about the federal funding, you know what I'm saying, the federal funds they say they use to do it. Why Alvin Bragg's scared of congressional oversight? House Judiciary Committee GOP tweets really makes you wonder. Yes, it does. But it also gives the answer to the crooked shit that Alvin Braggs and the demon Democrats all the way up to the White House have been doing. Jordan has said he would not rule out subpoenaing Braggs in the committee investigation. He also said that the committee has the jurisdiction, you know what I'm saying, for the oversight due to federal funds being used and the allegations made in the indictment, you know what I'm saying, occurring during the federal election, you know what I'm saying, in more ways than one. But we see Trump pleaded not guilty to the 34 criminal counts against him in Manhattan courthouse last week. The indictment followed an investigation by Bragg's office into the hush money payments Trump made to two women in 2016. Imagine that. investigating who he was slinging his dick to and how he paid him. Is not a case that should be brought up in no court, no indictment against a standing president. You know what I'm saying? We see Schumer flips the script on the GOP with Bill rejecting mega calls to defund FBI and the DOJ. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Schumer could definitely do that because he need them to do the dirty work for them. You know what I'm saying? But we see House Republican, House Republican ex-CIA official in Hunter Biden laptop investigation has probably brought forth some good news on that one. You know what I'm saying? As we see this fiasco show, you know what I'm saying, this political sideshow. House Republican, you know what I'm saying? This is coming by David, Congress and campaign editor, April 4, 2023, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? It looked like David Sivak or something like that is his name. You know what I'm saying? Last name Sivak. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Coming in at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We see the House panel investigating the weaponization of the federal government, which is actually what the demon Democrats did with the pandemic and many other things when we went through all this pandemical thing that we saw. They did weaponize the government against the people they weaponized of the federal government the weaponizing of the federal government is disposing a ex-deputy CIA director Michael Morrell, you know what I'm saying, Morrell, on Tuesday, according to the source familiar with the matter as a part of the investigation into the Hunter Biden laptop. You know what I'm saying? We see Representative Jim Jordan, a Republican of Ohio, the chairman of the committee, has sought transcribed interviews from dozens of intelligence officials who penned an October 2020 letter warning that the emails from the laptop reportedly owned by the New York Post in days leading up to the 2020 election had all the classic earmarks of a Russian information operation. Morrell is one of those, you know what I'm saying, signatories. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So we see the plot even goes deeper. You know what I'm saying? We see, you know what I'm saying, top New York Senate Demon Democrats say general agreement close on bill law changes. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We see Senate Intelligence Committee to get tough on creepy Joe Biden administration stonewalling. Oh, they're going to stonewall like a motherfucker. Oh, yeah, they're going to stonewall because they want to wear this all the way out to the 2024 election. You know what I'm saying? We see the Intel leak damages is just the beginning. Oh, yeah. Anything to make our country weak and vulnerable is very damaging, as we see. You see the Philadelphia cream cheese say, stuff it